Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So this is a motivation video, sort of motivation video. Um, I don't know what the title I'm going to decide for this, but this is the movement or the success story of my client and how she navigated the 3D when her movement, because she was getting the constant movement in the 3D world from the last 6 months, and suddenly from January, her 3D started to playing against her manifestation. So yeah, in this video I will be discussing few points and the pointers which might help you to navigate the period when your 3D is not giving you what you want. So let's start. So basically, what was the situation was, not going to the past, that they were having the amazing movements, and somehow in January, she was in a different country, and somehow she reacted unconsciously, unknowingly, because we all know that old stories remains there when you get spiral, when you get emotionally weak, the same old story you start to repeat, and guess what, her 3D started to playing the exact same old story. Not exactly that, but a portion of her 3D was like against her manifestation. I allowed her to feel her emotions for some time, because I can't force anyone. When you're not emotionally stable, it will be highly advisable not to affirm like 24/7. Please release your emotions, get back into a calm mental state, and then do your affirmation or whatever the technique you follow. Okay, it should not be like I'm affirming, but I'm crying. You are crying because somewhere you are acknowledging the 3D, you are repeating the whole story, and then you are repeating the affirmation. It does not make sense, honestly. It does not make sense. Okay. So what happened? She manifested the job for her SP. I have shared that success story on my Instagram. So she started doing complain. Okay. So I'm going to uh, describe what type of complaint, and I don't want people to associate with that. Okay, because her complaint is different, and what my majority of clients do, they are complaining about the 3D world. So she has a complaint that, okay, I was putting this efforts, and I have manifested a job for him and everything is good, and now he's literally enjoying everything, because the main barrier in their marriage situation is his job and something else also, not going to that. So one thing was sorted, and she started to get frustrating because now he was not that much available, and somehow he um treated her nicely in the 3D world, because as he knows that she manifested the job for him, and so she started to feel irritating, because to manifest him, because for the last 6 months, of course, they had a very bad situation, so she was only manifesting everything regarding her SP. She was like, my life is getting stuck, because I have other areas also where I need to manifest, like a house. Um, she wanted to do a lot for her parents, and everyone should be focusing on overall success. Overall success means 360-degree success. It does not be specific to only SP, right? So she was like, I have put on hold on my life. I manifested a lot of things for him, and the way he is treating me in the 3D world, I do not like it. And I was like, okay, no worries. I simply asked her to do few things, and trust me, her SP is like again back to the original form. He will be coming to her house, spending the holy vacations together. They are going on treat again, and I'm really proud of you. The way you handle the 3D. She was like, I am putting a lot of efforts, lot of emotions, and yes, majority of time, please do not judge me, but majority of times girls do that. Okay, they try to please their SPs, right? What you need to learn, that if someone is not ready in the 3D world to reciprocate what you are expecting, please maintain a healthy boundary. If you don't make it, if you do not make it, then there are possible chances that you will either go into the 3D world and you will abuse and you will fight and you will do everything which will ruin your manifestation or delay your manifestation. This is the number one thing. Second, you will again sit and complain, oh, I'm going to make this person beg in front of me. How could he do that? That anger and the resentment. I really appreciate my client that she didn't sit with that resentment and the hate and the frustration. I understand that yes, people do get frustrated into this manifestation journey when you have history with your SPs. Basically, when you have history with that person of being rejected again and again, then automatically you will be like frustrated. I will make this man. I really love, don't judge me, but I really may love when people send me messages. I want to make this person begging in front of me, holding whatever the stuff they send me. You what you are doing, you are emotionally and mentally reacting a lot. I am not judging you over your desire, no, not at all. But the way you are allowing your 3D to control yourself, no comments, no comments. Either you are getting abused by your SP. See, the difference between this client and other of my clients, I will be very honest when it comes to, and I don't care who thinks what about me, that she worked on herself, she stopped the SP manifestation, she started working on other areas. Okay, and she shared wonderful art pieces. She started doing this Instagram page. I'm going to link the Instagram page of her as well, if she permits me, and I'm going to share the beautiful art pieces during this time she made. She was working on her hobby. When people ask me, what is a self love does not mean like going to the parlor and like thinking against your manifestation and trying to be look nicer and getting hotter and then click the photo and post it on the Instagram with this intention that, oh, he will see it and he will get jealous. No, this is not the self love. You're trying to manipulate the 3D. Self love is just focusing on yourself, on your targets, on your hobbies, on your goals, on your life, on your achievements, or what you want to become, apart from being a wife of your SP. That is a self love for me. And I really appreciated that her Instagram page is also growing. She has manifested a few things for her mother also, because her mother is also into this art and dance. I intend she will get the recognition which she really deserves. Trust me. And she is really killing it. Trust me, she's really killing it. I seriously happy for you, the way you handle the 3D. The one question, did she cried? Yes, when we are doing the session she got a emotional bit, but she was like not like मैं ये नहीं करूँ, मतलब not like that. She is behaving maturely. She is just 24-25, and the level of maturity she has, I guess, no, matlab it I have seen people who are like 50s and the 60s and the 40s and they are behaving like a mature kid. Trust me, age is not a number, but you have to understand that you have to behave maturely when it comes to your manifestation. Okay, you can't sit and like doing crying when I'm trying to explain something, because you are not ready to listen, right? And you're wasting your time. You can find me rude. It's very much okay with me. No problem. I am. You can find me very disrespecting or whatever you want to judge me, but this is the reality. You have to stop behaving like this. You want to change something into the 3D world? Change your damn attitude towards you and your life. Trust me, you will definitely see changes into a 3D world. Manifestation is not about changing others, it's about changing yourself. I guess every manifestation coach यही लाइन चिपकाता है. I understand this, and I guess आप लोग भी follow करो. Please do follow this. I I really congratulate you, dear, for the way you navigated it. And trust me, you're going to get your marriage by this year. It does not matter what the circumstances. So with this, I'm ending this video. The piece of advice is, first, stop reacting to 3D. I guess I am saying this in every video, in every live I'm saying this, but there are people who are not ready to listen, and they will send me the appreciation message, congratulations. अरे भाई congratulations उसे करने से अच्छा खुद समझ लो भाई, समझो what I'm trying to say, और समझने से पहले उसे implement करो. Try to implement what I am saying in this video. I do not want your congratulations messages. I want that I'm going to improve. It should not be like every second on the third day, Afrin, I'm going to make this man beg in front of me. He rejected me. He did this. He did. And then you complain that why my manifestation is not here. Guess what? You have to think what you just did. Okay? So with this, I was giving the advice, sorry. Yeah. Number 1, stop reacting to the 3D world. Number 2, focus on your life. Inverted quotes mein. Focus on your goals other than SP. When your 3D is not giving you what you want, that means you need to put in efforts. You need to do work. How you will do the work? By following the routine and following your timetable, your career. If you are a student, you have to study. If you are like a working professional, you should be like indulge yourself in your office work or any other thing. If you are a housewife, this is a golden opportunity to groom yourself. Everyone, I'm not going to that, sorry. Number 3, number 4, which one is this? Yes. And there's a difference between like craving for movements and the success. One thing I should say here, first of all, you're not manifesting the movement. Okay, so getting desperate that I should also have movement, why you want movement? For encourage, to get yourself encouraged, right? When, one thing, when you do your work correctly, when you implement the advice correctly, your 3D will automatically give you movement. You don't have to search for the movement. You do not have to make your 3D look like what you want. You do not have to do the efforts. You do not even have to lift a finger. When I say this, you do not have to lift a finger. That does not mean I will put a mental burden on myself that I'm not going to call you. He will do this. Stop putting so much of resistance in your brain. Okay? Stop putting so many conditions on your brain. Your 3D will conform the way you want it. Okay? So this is her success story. I have a success story, not full success story, but a partial success story of one of my client. We worked twice from 2023. She was in love with this person, and when it comes to pure love, now this is the pure love. She loved this person from the last 20 years. He's married with a kid. Not going to that, but yeah, in the future I'm going to share the movements as well, but now I'm not. With this, I'm ending this video, and I intend you will get the results. Or if you do not understand, then you can continue to live like a victim. It's your choice. Bye. Take care.